Welcome everyone to Lubbock, Texas, Jones AT&T Stadium, where their tortillas will be flying in celebration and in support of their beloved Texas Tech Red Raiders. The Red Raiders will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Red Raiders offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They go right back to it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Now on third down for this offense. It'll be a draw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football beef.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 25. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. They'll try the jet sweep here. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the back. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. From the 1, it's first and goal as they try to open the scoring here. With the run on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. Second and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he slid. Just keeps moving. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense trying to keep them off balance on first and 10. He's going to pass. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return.
And stop it. How about back-to-back hits with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
And the returner will be brought down. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's McLeod. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's caught downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
They'll try the run. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Robinson. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Coverage was all over him before he had a a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Red pass, it's complete. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Barco. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
The incompletion on 1st down. Now they face a 2nd and 10 from the 31. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. It's caught. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Robinson. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man. It's McLeod. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Grab near the marker, it's Brown. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got his man. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. They'll line up for a second down play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And once he got loose, it was all over. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The give. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side. I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking for a crease. It's Barco. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a 1st down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. From the 22 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And he tags on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's McLeod. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down, looking deep. He's got it at the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
A first down run in the red zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Field goal is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. A full dive to haul that one in.
Wow, that is a sensational catch, and I tell you, you make catches like that deep down the field for your quarterback, he is going to go back to you again and again and again. That was a highlight run.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Burns. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He wants to pass it on second down. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. And now on second down for this offense. They go to the draw. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that pass picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He looks that one in nicely. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Running it back, it's Burns. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. back to the air one more time. A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And a really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't.
Touchdown, Cowboys! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lanes, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Quarterback checking the play. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch past the sticks. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these two-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver.
Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the... Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First down here for the offense. The give to the back. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been.